All right. Let's figure some stuff out. I was trying to see. I realized that the bot wasn't in. So now that I'm doing the stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, I realized that the bot isn't on the YouTube side of things. Even though I like logged in to Stream Elements and told it to do a YouTube bot, but I think it only does it based on what you're currently logged in on. Which is really strange. I mean, it's not, but so I'm thinking I'm gonna have to get a different bot. So that's something I gotta work on. Which also means I think that the follow alerts won't work and stuff like that for that side. So I don't know what to do on that one, on that side of things. That's stupid. What did I say? All right. If I go to this side, do I get to? Okay, so yeah, like someone subscribed or something. Okay. Dang. Okay. I think I just gotta keep it open for now. We'll figure it out. Anyways, I need to fix these. So what happened is I needed more colors, and I made them in Blender. And it doesn't have a like pixel perfect tool. Anyways, so I made some changes to this model from yesterday. I added a little bit more bevels, just because it's one of those things where I'm like, I'm not worried about the vert count on this, because our camera angle, we see very our view is very limited, right? So I'd rather it look better, especially something like this where it's at the top of the building, where it's like this little change here makes it where we get that nice little smooth look here. And I'd rather have that than not be able to oh cool, we can just go behind there. Then not be able to do anything, or not be able to do it. I'd rather have that than like detail down here, especially since I'm gonna have it where we can zoom in, which is probably something we can add today. Thinking about it, maybe let's get started on that instead of modeling, because I'm distracted already. Now let's see. So first things first, let's check. So I'm using enhanced input, which means we need to check our input context to make sure that I have the mapping set up for it. Let's see. Can I not spell A, B, C? No, it's just not there. Okay, cool. I thought I had a folder called input. That's what I was looking for. Maybe it's here. There we go. It's in blueprints. So this one's I call this new input. I need to name this. So this is the default. Hey, how's it going? Default player input. I need to rename it because sword. Whoa. No, why would it? Source code config. We need to find replace for. Okay, cool. That's fine. Let's see. I need to put it over here. I just like my desk is set up in a way right now, especially with my mic, that I can't see anything. I can't read this on the left side of the map. Okay, so let's see. We got the action button, jump button, firing, move right, move forward, and then back. So we do not have it. So we need to add a mapping. That is a bug right there, and I hate it. Which means we're gonna need to add the input. So default actions, and then let's add action, input action, IA underscore What should that be? I want to see, for me, I don't know, well, not for me, just in general. I try to name this stuff where, like, I'm not just saying, like, input action, E, right? I try to think of, like, okay, what would we call the action that might be put on it? What's that game we're working on? So I'm working on it's a new little, like, prototype I'm working on. It's a little small, it's a little small thing I just started. I don't have a name for it yet because I'm terrible at naming things. I have a project that I've worked on for like 6 years that I still don't have a name on, just to give an example. But I want it to be like a little Animal Crossing meets like, maybe like Ooblets type of, like that exploration and that, like, you know, the little coziness, the little, but I wanted to, basically I wanted to try experimenting with my art style. Because I don't normally do art like this. I do a different type of stylized art. And like, so it started as that, and then I've been just slowly been going in and going like, maybe we can, let's make this type of thing. Let's do this. But I have this character right here, Milo, that's in all of my, has been in most of my games. So it's gonna be some sort of, you made all these assets yourself? Yes. So I generally do 3D modeling and stuff like that. So we can. Do you do any game dev by chance? Oh, that reminds me. I closed the thing that I'm supposed to have open to see all chats. My bad. But yeah, so like this is a different style than I normally do. I think I'm trying to think of a good example of like what I normally do. Like here's some, like here's an image from my other game that I'm working on, where it's a little more detailed. It's a little more, it's still stylized in a way, but, you know, a lot more detailed than this game's gonna be. But 3D stuff's what I mainly do and work on. Specifically with Unreal. Like here's a little side project I did. This was a little like tavern I made. And I was trying to show off the little bottles. So yeah. I need to go back to this project. I like finished it but didn't finish it. Type of thing. But yeah, those are some of the assets I've made. You never touched Blender? Yeah, it was on your stream 2 weeks ago. Yeah, whenever it was. You were asking about what type. Oh yeah, no, I remember. Sorry, I'm terrible with names. No, I remember that. Yeah, you were looking for to see if you wanted to do a portfolio or not, and I was telling you to do game jams and stuff. But yeah, so this is I actually just started showing off this project, kinda. Where before I wasn't, because I wasn't sure what I was gonna do, but I've got more of a, I've started like narrowing down what it's gonna be, so I feel more comfortable showing it off. But yeah, so we did all this actually, this whole, so this building, this little AC unit, we got this little you know, supposedly like string or something stuck in. This little guy. We made this all on stream yesterday. And then the goal today is to maybe make another building, maybe make another something, right? I'm trying to see. Okay, cool. But yeah, Blender is pretty good. If that's something you, like, I don't know. I know you were interested in the design aspects of stuff, but like I like Blender specifically like I like tech art and like making tools to make games easier as well. And like that type of process stuff. And like that's why I've actually just started like enjoying Blender more than I even had before. It's a really cool field where like now they have this cool thing where you can basically make your own tools in Blender. Here's one. So like this is just a slice tool. That needs work. That it's all nodes, right? You can see there's a gap here. There's a gap between the slices. Can you recommend me some YouTube channels that could help learning Blender? Honestly, there's some that I don't like. Like there a lot of people are their go-tos like the donut. There's a tutorial guy that makes donuts and I don't like him. I don't like for multiple reasons, but I don't think it's like great to get you into other stuff, but honestly, I like to watch. Oh, Blender's a weird one. Because there's like people that like go on it, and go out, like start making videos on it, stop making videos. I think it depends on what you're trying to do in Blender. If it's just standard modeling, like you can just look it up, and like it honestly isn't too hard to find good videos on it. But then there's other stuff where you can find like specific stuff for animation. Like there's some good. I'm trying to find. Like if it's character type stuff. Or like that type, like it depends on I actually follow a lot of people on like Twitter, X, whatever the hell you want to call it, and that's how I learn a lot of Blender stuff. Yeah, mostly modeling and animation. Okay, cool. Yeah, so for animation I can find some stuff. I would say for sure there's like Blender themselves make some stuff, but not a lot. They do have like their, I think it's called Blender. Is this the right video here? I'm trying to make sure I'm clicking on the right video. So there's CG Geek that makes videos on it. Ooh, sorry, I got the hiccups. But then there's like, so like the Blender has, because it's open source, they have, they also have something where, they actually make like a animated short, every once in a while. And so like they actually have this really cool thing, depending on how you'd like to learn, right? Like I know you said video, but like, so this is a Blender open movie, right? Sorry, I have audio or just on like everything low. So like this was made in Blender. And the cool thing about that, because Blender's open source, they actually have where you can go to the studio. And like this part, technically, there's some stuff you can pay for. But you can actually download the assets they use in the movie. This one's a 2D asset. Because Blender has like Grease Pencil, which is really great for 2D. But you can actually come in here and like learn from the files themselves, which I really enjoy. Like that's my way of learning. For access to like more stuff, they have like Blender Studio where you pay for it. That's why I was saying like some of it's paid, but a lot of it they have stuff like this is their next movie in development. You can actually follow the production and see what they're working on. But like if we click spring, right? I believe this is the one that they they released the character for. So staff. So like they have breakdowns here, right? That's what this is about, is how the material was made, how the thing was animated. So this is just Studio Blender. Oh, yeah, exactly. And then like, so there's not like, I'm trying to think. There's somewhere. Is it Blender Cloud and not here that they have it? Because they have a full character that they release free. Training maybe. Oh, here we go. Stylized character workflow, right? So like this, you actually can go along with the YouTube videos, or download this stylized character. That's fully rigged and stuff. So that was under training. And this is like, you know, it's set up by the people making these tools. So they're set up really well. So like this is how I learned about a lot of the animation side of stuff that changed. But yeah, here they have a link to the video, and then on their video, I think they link some other stuff. Let's see. Okay, it's the same site. Yeah. But that's what I really like about their stuff. And then there was someone I follow for animations. And that's what I was trying to find. Blender. Is this the person? Okay. This might be the person I was looking for. I don't think it is. But I believe I've watched these. And the hard thing about Blender now is like here's the so that's a good YouTube link. Wait, oh, it didn't post over here. Interesting. Cool. And then there's now you got me interested. So you don't know how to... I actually found these really useful. It's a specific type of video. But like they covered some stuff that just taught me immediately how to learn certain things in Blender that I had no idea how to do. And they actually have some Unreal stuff as well. That I haven't checked out, but I know they have like animation stuff. If you scroll down for Blender, where it's like, so you don't know how to animate in Blender, do you? Like, this is how we add this, and it's like 5 minutes, and like you have to pause it and go through it. But I really enjoyed it because they covered stuff, in a way other people don't, but also just I learned a lot of random stuff from watching them. Oh, it might be this one that I'm looking for. Yeah, here we go. This is one of the channels. So this person has a lot of learning content. I'm just giving you all the links. This person has a lot of like if you go through, they teach you how to make a character. They teach you how to make like very basic character and like how to do each little step. Like, so like, and like common mistakes, common different things. And that's where it's hard because like some tutorials might not cover how to use this tool, but they use that tool. You know, some tutorials like, so it's like, it depends on the way you like to learn. Anyway, so these are nodes. And now we can just kind of, so we made all these, had them, had a gap between them, right? Now we can just randomize them. So like we could technically, like we can make a lot of cool stuff like this where we just use these nodes. There's also this panel tool I saw someone make. So I made it. So we just offset. Oh, why is there 2? That's weird. There shouldn't be 2. That actually is broken. Interesting. Let me try that again. Panel tool. So offset. So that should be connected. Oh, that's a new one. Okay, cool. Nice. Anyways. Oh, where were we? I got distracted. I'm very easily distracted. Can I move this to the other side? Ah. Okay. Looks like I can't. I was trying to move, Okay, there we go. Less distractions. Okay, so we were working at... I had paused on that stuff, and then I was coming here. I was trying to think of a name for this, so... I don't like to name it like, this is the middle mouse. Right, because that might not be what it actually is if you have a gamepad. So it makes it... We don't have to think about that. So this is going to be the... I don't know, because it can't be like scroll wheel. We're just gonna call it zoom. Because by default, it's gonna be the zoom key. Yeah. Again. I'm trying to... Where's my thing? How do I get here? I have so many things up. There we go. That's where it is. But yeah. Let's see. Okay, so action. This is going to be default use zoom in and out of the... So you're making this big series project thingy, and the demo gets like 2 likes. Ugh. Honestly, I hate, like, that's why I hate, like, social media and crap like that, where it's just, like, it depends on the algorithm, which the algorithm depends on luck. Freaking, you're gonna get me into a rant. But under that video, there's a random video made by Timmy at Timmy's grandma's house, made in 2 minutes. Yep, No, trust me, I know. Where you just, like, there's a blank video that's got, you know, that's where I, like, zoom in and out of the... Zooming out using player camera. I have to pause for a second. Sorry, and for anyone on Twitch, there's YouTube chat and stuff. I can't have it shown on Twitch because that's part of the rule. But yeah, so, like, that's something that I was actually looking at today. So it's, like, something I've been experimenting with, trying to do, like, YouTube shorts and, like, TikTok posting. And, like, that's where it's just, like, it's like, okay, like, this other person doing, and it's hard to compare on social media because honestly, a lot of it is luck and then understanding the algorithm, right? Like, the people that do well, like, crack that system where it's like, oh, you got to post exactly at 9:50, you know, Eastern Standard Time, looking to the west, whispering you know, whatever. Well, what kind of are you able to share your project? And like that's where it's like there's some social media where it's not like that's why I kind of like TikTok, where it's like TikTok actually has this really long tail to it, where it might not initially get viewed, but if you start getting views on your other videos, your past videos get pushed. So you might get it where 2 months after it got pushed, you get that million likes, right? And that's something I've seen happen a lot to creators on there, where they just keep posting, and then it finally all blows up at once, and it's like it goes 0 to whatever. Like Twitter is a funky one. Like, I mean, honestly, that's why. Okay. Well, on a Souls-like project, but all free melee comment. So clanky. Yeah. I mean, honestly. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know how to. But yeah, I agree, and you're welcome for the links. But yeah, like that's something that I gotta. It sucks, and that's where it's like that's why it's a skill, and it's a skill that a lot of indie devs don't have is marketing. A lot of devs like to post things like, "Oh, I launched it. Time to do marketing." As someone I'm mod for and friends with, Starlight's guy, she used to like do marketing streams for indie devs. And like that's what I would love is like just that saying is literally like, oh yeah, I launched it, it's time to market. It's like, no, you gotta market it before, you gotta meet out to people, and like that's where it sucks is like depending on the content you're making, like maybe you need to actually know people in real life so that the real life people will share it, and then those people freaking have a connection somewhere on the, you know, like things just work weirdly. Okay, anyways, we added the zoom. Now we gotta add it to the defaults. And then yeah, if I'm trying to think. So I have a section in here. Resources. I'm trying to think if I've posted any Blender stuff. I don't think I have. Sorry, on the Discord I like to post stuff. I would say no. I don't think so. This is what I was looking for. Damn, no, okay. I would say if you haven't already, check out, what is it? What's that new animation program? Just wanted to get that. Oh yeah, no, you're good, dude. That, like, I've talked to so many people that's what they struggle with. And it sucks because, like, honestly, there are tons of amazing projects that are like just not, you know, don't blow up as big as they should, right? And that's what kind of sucks is like, I mean, there's tons of learning channels that I like that have helped me out, but then or like really great people, but it's like, oh, you know, the algorithm only pushes people that uses a camera on Twitch, right? That was a thing. That like people suspected or whatever, and it's like, well, then you got all these 1-2 viewer things, and it's like, or like, it's a YouTube thing for sure, where if you're like, if you don't have a face in it or whatever, the faces get clicked more or something, so they push those out more in your thumbnails. It's like you gotta have a degree just to learn how to post stuff. What am I looking up though? My brain's all over the place. No, we're gonna do this. Zoom. That's fine. And it's gonna be mouse backwards. Oh no! I just set mouse forward to that. God, I hate that thing zooming in. Sorry, I'm talking all over the place. Hopefully the mic's actually picking stuff up. I'm really bad at that. Oh, that's what I was gonna Google. Castador. Or however you pronounce it. Castador. I believe it's still free. But honestly, so this is a really cool tool. Where you can literally just bring in a janky animation and it adds, so like if it's already rigged, you're pretty good. But if you bring in like a janky animation, you can add physics to it. And do some, it's a really nice, in my opinion, animation tool. It's kind of hard to use. So like if you might be able to just, speed through it faster using Blender. But I really like how they do a lot of like the physics to it, because like that's keyframes you don't have to do, right? And like especially with existing animations, so like if you have all of the animations you want, it's definitely where to edit and add that flair to them, and then like make your own animations in Blender. Or this, whichever you find easier to learn. And I think it would help you out. All right, so zoom. We got it set there. Now we just need to set it in the player. For now, we're just doing it in Blueprint because I'm gonna move stuff over, and so zoom. All right, so on triggered, we're going to get the what would it be? Wait, why don't I? Oh, yeah, we have a different camera object now. I forgot. What do we do here? Let's see. Do I keep a current camera? All right, camera. Do I have a camera variable? Yeah, current camera actor. It is, I think. Main camera system. No, that's not. That's not it. All right then. Let's see. Do I even set it in here? Let's get begin play. Update view target. Okay. Oh, and this is in the. Wait. Oh, okay. Here, let's. This is a terrible way to do this. I still don't like this. But we're just gonna make the variable in blueprints at the moment, and then later we will do this a smarter way. I promise. Fix camera. Because it could just be an actor that we have an interface between. And we set that. Anyways. So let's go back to Zoom. Okay, so current camera actor. I want to see, is this in use? Because it shouldn't be. Just in case, search everything else. Alright, delete that. Alright.
I'm maxed out my mom's credit card on Clash of Clans. I'm maxed out my mom's.
Stop it. Jeez. Auto playing videos. Sorry, someone's texting me. Uh-oh. Oh. Sorry, I just got a text. My brother's gonna go. He wants to go to the gym, so I'm gonna go with him. We're gonna have a little short stream today. But yeah, talking about the freaking, that's like I posted a TikTok today that got more views because I posted yesterday, right? And it's like my last one is still at a quarter of that. And it's like, it's one of those things where just like sometimes you do the right. All right, well, let's at least fix this, okay? So we're gonna get this fixed camera. All right, let's get. This is gonna be an event in the future, so I already know it. So let's make it in the camera system. Update, no, custom. So update distance. Distance. Okay. Enter 2. And it would be a F. F interp F interp. Oh, it's because I'm pulling from the executable. X interp. I was like, there's something wrong here. All right, so this is. We're gonna add this. Oh, I got the hiccups. So let's go. This is gonna be called update float. Yeah, I like it. Oh, they expose this immediately now. And stuff. Okay, so we're gonna get the current spring arm distance. Distance. Target. Isn't it target something? Gotta make sure I have the right thing. Target arm length. Get target arm length. Make a variable. This is gonna be max target. Max arm length. Float. And then duplicate that. And that's gonna be min arm length. Get and then we're gonna do this plus this. If less than and greater than Gross. Then we're going to take target length. That's the current. And then this is the target. Get world delta seconds. Herp speed 10. And then we set set target arm. What? Target arm. Oh, I gotta do it from the spring arm. Set target arm length. Sometimes it's so picky. All right, so boom. So it's basically something like that we're going to call. Right. All we're going to do, get this, fix camera, and call that update. And that's why I was saying we just need to do a... Oh, and this can be a... I guess... Zoom value. We need to go to it. Input type. Zoom. It is a... Oh, I guess we can just do it in the thing as well. That's cool. Do it in the... I always forget that it has that. So we don't want digital. It's going to be a float. Oh, that's interesting. And then that should update this to now be a float. Now we literally just go boop. And now we should... Oh, wait. No, min and max are 0. So it can't do anything. So we need fixed camera. Max... Sure. It can be... Let's go 1,000. Compile. Hey, it almost works. No, I think we're gonna have to change some stuff on it. Okay. Oh, you know what? Also, min arm length. Let's just like 100. I'm wondering if there's a where it's updating. No, okay. Interesting. So what is it? What is happening here? Current target is that plus that. Let's see what this gets us. Print string. Boop boop boop. Should just be 1, right? 1 negative 1. So how is the target going to a bajillion? Like, hey, how's it going? Burke? Is hopefully how you pronounce that name. This is a little short stream. Oh, I wonder why it's setting itself to 0. And then this is where blueprints are amazing and they're great. And then there's something like this that happens, and you go, I wonder what the issue is. At least I didn't spend like an hour on it, going, what is wrong? I just forgot to plug it in. Wonder why it's always going to 0. Well, you're just setting it to 0, so that's probably the first part that's going wrong. Okay, cool. So, now let's print this out, though. Let's move this later in the line. I want to print this out. Why does it seem like we're not moving? Maybe we need to update this plus Or, you know, multiply, actually, because it's 1 or -1. So this multiplied by 10, let's say, that should be noticeable if it's changing. I also might not be getting the actual, like, interp. Yeah, there we go. So it's just super slow. So we need to increase that value. But also it's not going on, like, tick, right? So it's not going to be smooth, technically. Let's go, like, 75. But at the same time, it feels smooth because we're calling it multiple times. But like with a controller, it will look differently. Okay, cool. So 130, maybe. Still feels a little slow, but not bad. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's okay. It's because of the interp. It's doing it very, very slowly. Let's time 350. Yeah, like the actual calling, isn't it? Okay, that's something we can probably add or fix a little up, you know. But this way, players can zoom in, zoom out. And it should be okay in most spots where it's not like we're gonna clip, because it has to be not clipping when we're so far out already. So it should be all right, which is nice. Okay, anyways, I didn't realize I was gonna be going to the gym. Ugh. I wanted to stream longer. We've only been streaming an hour. I probably will be on again tonight, maybe tomorrow. Sorry for the short stream. I will. Yeah. Oh, hello, pizza. If you guys haven't already, wherever you are, hit that subscribe, like button, whatever it's called. And yeah, sorry guys. We will be doing more stuff tomorrow. And yeah, thanks for stopping in. Enjoy you guys.